Hello and welcome, friends. I don't typically do a full free yoga class, but this one is for my dear friend Cindy. So this is going to be pretty standard, pretty beginner. It's a 15-minute class. We won't be doing anything too crazy. We'll be working a little extra to relieve neck and shoulder tension because that's an area my friend Cindy struggles with. And this is for busy people who want to incorporate a little bit of movement and yoga into their life and their day, get a little bit of that centering goodness, but don't have a ton of time for it. So let's get started. You're gonna want a wall nearby, ideally a yoga block if you have one. You can also use a small foam roller or even just the air, but having a prop can be helpful. And then a folded blanket, towel, or pillow to sit on. So, and possibly a yoga mat if you've got that, okay? So let's come down to our blanket or pillow or towel, nice and folded, sitting beneath us. If you need to grab those props, you can always pause this and come back. And then we're gonna just sit crisscross applesauce. The higher you make it, the easier it will be to sit in this posture. And then we're gonna twist our thigh flesh down and out. So you're gonna twist it in and out. So in with your inner hand and out with your outer hand. And then same thing to your bum flesh. You're gonna get your butt flesh out of the way so that that sit bone, that ischial tuberosity is making contact with your blanket or pillow. Same thing on the other side, twisting the thigh flesh down and out. And then same thing for the bum, getting those ischial tuberosity, your sit bones, making nice even contact. If you feel uneven, you can always go back and switch the other side again. And then we're just gonna sit nice and tall, getting the spine erect. Hands can be on your lap, they can be on your knees or on your thighs or even in your lap in one another, whatever's most comfortable to keep your shoulders open. We're gonna draw the shoulders up towards the ears, down towards the spine, and down away from the ears. So again, big breath in. Shrug the shoulders up towards the ears, bring them back towards the spine, and then down away. Head floats back so that ears are in line with shoulders. One more time. Big breath in, shoulders come up, they go back towards your spine, and then down away from your ears. And let's leave them there. Let your head float back over your shoulders so that ears are in line with shoulders, in line with hips, okay? And then let your knees start to soften and relax towards the earth. Go ahead and close your eyes. We're just going to take a few nice full deep breaths, connecting with our bodies, connecting with our breath, connecting with the moment. Throughout your practice today, I would like you to focus on breathing in and out through the nose, making your belly expand with every inhale, trying to soften the chest, neck, and shoulders, letting the belly expand when we inhale and just relaxing any tension as we exhale. Let the tongue come to the roof of the mouth and draw back a little bit to where the soft and hard palate meet. As we breathe in, we lengthen our spine. And as we exhale, we release tension. Imagine you have a thread from the crown of your head up towards the ceiling, up towards the sky, up towards the cosmos, making your spine so long and spacious. And feel your sit bones and legs grounded into the earth. Breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. Try and make your exhale almost double the length of your inhale if you can. So like breathing out till you're pretty empty of air. Notice the quality of your breath. Allow yourself this time to take note of anything you're feeling in your body, any tension, tightness, any emotions. Remember that you can set down any thoughts, cares, or worries for the duration of our practice. And anything that needs to get picked back up can be later. Good. A few more deep breaths. Feel so tall and long in your spine. Slowly bring your hands together, palms facing one another, letting the base of your thumbs touch the sternum, touch right in the center of your heart. Take a big breath in, set an intention for your practice today, whether that's more centering, more balance, more flexibility, more peace. Breathe into that intention. Slowly bow your head to your heart. And then drop your hands back to your lap and slowly open the eyes, head comes up. Awesome. So now from this space, I'd like you to recross the other way. So bring your other leg to cross, get that bum flesh out of the way. And then we're going to place our hands on our knees and we're going to move through a cat-cow spine. So that rounding in both directions, okay? So as we inhale, we're going to come forward, pulling our chest forward, chin comes up. Don't let the back of the neck collapse. We're breathing in, looking up at the ceiling. And then as you exhale, I want you to press your whole spine back and away from you. Stretch your arms straight. Sink back. Good. And then again, inhaling, coming forward, stretching, arching, opening the heart, looking up. And then as you exhale, curling, rounding in, breathing all your air out, tucking your tailbone towards your nose and your chin towards your belly. And then again, and do that a few more times, flowing with your own breath, but really stretching. You can even take a full inhale and exhale in each position. So really arching, opening, and then exhaling, tucking, curling in. Good, keep going. Keep breathing deep in and out through the nose. Good, drawing your shoulders really far forward, tucking the chin as you round. And then opening the heart, drawing the shoulders far away from your ears. You can even give yourself a little underbite as you come forward to get extra stretch in the front of the neck and chest. And curl and round and tuck. Good, one more of each. Coming forward, underbite, stretch, heart open. And exhale, curl and round. Awesome. Okay, we're gonna bring our feet together in Baddha Konasana. So you might scoot where you are on your blanket a little bit, and then the feet can be wide. You can be wherever is comfortable for you. We're gonna bring our hands to the the inside of our knees, palms of the feet, soles of the feet pressed together. So feel how it feels to press the soles of your feet together. Notice any balance or imbalance in the hips and groin area, and then let that drop. Good. And then press the feet gently together. Big breath in, sit nice and tall, and gently resist yourself here. Press the palms into the knees into the palms, and breathe. Keep breathing in and out. We're gently resisting ourselves here. Feet are pressing into one another. Spine is nice and straight. Don't let your shoulders creep up. Draw them down and away from your ears and down towards your spine. Good. Now bring your hands to the outside of your knees and resist yourself in the opposite direction. Good. Try and keep your spine as straight as you can. Keep breathing. Once we start resisting, it's really normal that we start to hold our breath. And relax it one more time. Inside of the knees. Resist. Press. Keep the spine tall. Keep breathing. Good. You are getting a little bit of movement here, even though you're resisting yourself. Awesome. And then hands to the outside of the knees, gently pressing away. Good, keeping the spine nice and straight, breath nice and full, in and out. Beautiful. And then we're gonna come to our feet. You can move your blanket off of your mat. If you have a block, this is the time for that prop. We're gonna do the shoulder floss in Tadasana. So get your feet together. If that's not comfortable for you, you can go hip width apart. Hip width, true hip width, tends to be about 2 fists. So if you put your 2 fists together and then you see how far apart your feet are, that should be your hip width pretty much most of the time. Oftentimes if we have wider hips, we end up standing wider than we really need to, but beneath your actual hip bones is where we want your feet to be, or in this case, they can also be all the way together. Then lift your toes and spread them as wide as you can, and then play the piano with them from the outside. So pinky toe down towards the middle and big toe, and then pressing your weight as evenly as you can into all the parts of your feet. Grab your prop, We're gonna hold it out in front of us with straight arms, straight hands, and big breaths in and out, and we're gonna move it back and forth. So I'm gonna show you guys from the side. Keep your feet and legs really active. Belly button gently comes towards the spine, and then we're just gonna move the block or prop away from us. Now, if you don't have a prop, you can still do this action, but I want your hands about this far apart, so just a little bit more narrow than your shoulders, and then they're just gonna come back and forth like this. Keep your breathing really full, in and out the nose, in and out the belly. Good. And I like the prop because it helps me stay nice and straight, keeps my elbows and hands straight, gives me something to press into, so it activates all the muscles of the arms and shoulders, but we're getting all this amazing juicy synovial fluid into our shoulder joints. Good. So just back and forth. And you want to make sure you're level. Down here is a different action, which is also okay, but we're trying to stay really level. So like a 90-degree angle here. Beautiful. A couple more breaths here. It's okay if you get a little fatigued. Lovely. Okay, we're gonna do a couple, set that down. We're gonna come to our knees and we're gonna get in tabletop position on our mat, and then separate out your hands a little bit further in front of you. Point your middle finger towards the top corner of your mat on both hands, and then we're gonna tuck the toes. Big breath in, exhale, press the hips high and away from you. Press your heels away from you. Straighten the legs as much as you can. Open up the back of the legs. You can do a little pedal here if it feels good to open both sides of the legs. Big breath in, sink your heart forward, let your head relax. Shake your head gently, side to side, releasing any kinks in the neck. And press through the balls of your hands, so the palms of your hands. And make sure you're feeling that opening of the shoulders, of the elbows. Big breath in. Press the heels away, press the hips away. Heart sinks, head relaxes. Big breath in, come forward into your chaturanga, your plank position. Belly button to your spine, press your heels away. And then if it's in your practice, go ahead and come forward on your toes a little bit, and then into your chaturanga, so down towards the earth. And then let your legs drop and press your heart forward, shoulders come away just like before. And then we're gonna come back into a child's pose. So wide knees, toes together. Big breaths in and out, let your head relax. And then come back up to hands and knees. And set up for another down dog, tuck your toes, press your hips away. Keep breathing in and out the nose. Press your hips high. Let your heels press away from you, opening the hips, opening the backs of the thighs. Head relaxes towards the earth. Heart sinks towards your hips. Oh, good. Keep breathing. Yep. Keep pressing the hips high, heels away. Press the palms of the hands, especially by the pointer finger. That keeps your wrists safer. And then we're gonna come forward into our plank position, belly button to the spine. And you can bend your elbows and press your heart forward, and then roll to the front of your toes and come down to your chaturanga. Hover for a second if you can, come on down to your belly, press your heart forward. And if you have an up dog in your practice, you can come up to the pinky toes. Only if this feels safe and good. Keep your spine long, not compressed. And then come back down into child's pose. Wide knees, toes together, head to the mat. Big breath in and out. Good. One more time. Up into our down dog. Tucking the toes, hips high. Let's have 3 to 5 deep breaths here, getting your heels as close to the mat as they can while getting your back and spine relaxed. Hips high, heels away. Heart comes towards the mat, head relaxes. Press that pointer side of the hand into the mat. Big breaths in and out through the nose. Enjoying this resting pose. Big breath in and out. Big breath in. As you exhale, come forward into your plank position. Belly button to the spine, heels away, make yourself as straight as you can. And then come forward onto your tiptoes and come down into your chaturanga, hover if you can, and then come to your belly. And whatever arch you get, you can do your cobra, just drawing your shoulders away, pressing your pelvis into the mat, toes into the mat, or you can come up into your down or your up dog if that's in your practice and safe and you know how. And then come on back down, back into child's pose. And then we're gonna come into our Savasana. So go ahead, get comfy. If you need socks, a sweater, or a blanket, go ahead and get that. You can dim your lights. And then we're gonna roll back onto our backs. We're gonna tuck our knees to our chest and give our spine a little massage. So just some deep breathing as we rock. Getting all that good juice into all the muscles of the back. Giving a little massage. And then go ahead and extend yourself long. Get your shoulder blades behind you as much as you can and then press them away so that your shoulders get a massage and they get tugged away from your ears, palms up. And make sure you got lots of space. I'm a little tight in here. And then we're gonna reach our hands over our heads, point your toes like a ballerina, extend your fingers far away. Big breath in, stretch, stretch, stretch long, and relax it, good. Then bring your hands to your sides. You're gonna flex your feet as hard as you can. Clench your fists, clench your jaw, clench everything, clench your buns, clench all your muscles of your body. Tight, 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 tight. Big breath in, and relax. And then just let everything be soft. Close your eyes. Let your muscles relax and soften towards the earth. Oh, you had a fast practice, but it was deep and rich. Allow yourself this necessary, important part of letting it all integrate and absorb into your body. Allow your breath to soften and rebalance. Keeping the eyes closed, enjoying a few more moments here. Thanking your body for this practice. Letting go of any tension. Letting it all just soften and melt away towards the earth. Let your breath get long and full. Feel your heart rate start to slow as your breath gets slower and easier. Slowly start to wiggle your fingers and toes. Bend your knees. Bring one hand to your belly and one to your heart. Take a deep inhale and a sighing exhale. Slowly roll to your side. Take a breath here. And press yourself up to a seated position. Thank you for practicing with me today. I hope you enjoyed that really swift class. And remember, you can do it whenever you need a quick little practice. If you want more wonderful stuff like this, make sure to do the thumbs up, subscribe, share this with anyone you think can benefit, and you can also always get on my email list where you get access to my free meditations and any cool updates about what I'm offering, as well as my paid courses that go a lot more in depth with pain relief and longer processes. So much love to you. Be well. Namaste. Mwah.